Kasongo is using parliament to serve his own agenda. Anakuanga tu bitter ni aje. Unakaa hivi amejaza ma feelings, anaanza kufula kaa na nyesha. Intelligence to that particular extent, I'm just like, why this particular guy behaving this particular awkward, na masikio imekaa hivi kaa bawa. My guy, before hata twende mbali, kuna hizi WhatsApp text messages za William Samoei Ruto aka Mr. One Time Kasongo zimeweza kuleak, na can you imagine, Standard newspaper, they are so bold nowadays, hata hawaleti uongo. Imagine washaiweka pale online, we are seeing it online. Acha sasa online, unaona kwa gazeti ya leo on 25th August 2025, enda uangalia gazeti ya leo, utaweza kukuta kuwa kuna those particular leaked printed documents from the president. Nataka kusoma moja inasema, one time teammates, we thank our almighty God for bringing us this far. We trust God in all situations and commit our nation to him. I have just forwarded the name of my nominee for deputy president to the National Assembly for your consideration and vote. I request you to kindly consider this nominee positively. God bless you and eternally. Tuehamwe. Aliandika hivyo. So this is Mr. President because imeanza na W. The reason nasema one time, imeandikwa jina yake ile ile. So ikabidi sasa mimi niseme one time. Unaelewa hii kamambo. So someone leaked this particular information. Kwanza alikuwa saa 7 na 44, saa 7 ya usiku, Mr. President. Yani siku hizi uliamua kuchoma because this is not coming genuinely. Ina wamechoma. Hapo chini tena naona kuna mtu anaitwa Jep Kosgei Muge. That is a women rep. Alafu umesema count it done for your excellency. I think this is the time that Rigathi Gachagua was being impeached. And the person who wanted Gachagua out is not the MPs, it's the president. You know, the MPs have to follow what the president says because they can be made to disappear. You talk something about this particular dude, he makes you disappear and you disappear forever. So each and every particular moment an MP opens his mouth, he has to align by what Mr. President is saying if you want to enjoy the protection, the freedom from the state. It is being said that they termed and replaced him with Kithure Kindiki. Wacha niona kaa kuna ingine tunaweza angalia. Hizi screenshot nazo si ni moto. Hizo nazo ni moto, my guy. Moto kama pasi. Can you imagine? Sorry. Let me take some butter of water. Sijui nini inanijonga. Ama ni Kasongo ananikujia. That's nice, huh? Hey. Lakini hiyo hata mimi imenistusha. So ilikuwa hivyo waziwazi. Let us check out another particular one. Hatuwezi kosa. Okay, kuna ile image The Standard wametoa. Nikijaribu kuizoom out and can be able to read some of this particular text. So MP Osoro, kumbe hata zilikuwa nyingi hivyo. MP Osoro says, Honorable members of the BICAM Bicameral. Kuna kitu inaitwa bicameral parliament. Kwani nimekuwa dunia gani sijaijua kitu kaa bicameral? Kizungu siku hizi inatupita hivyo. Chwa chwa. Lakini I hope hii si ile kaa ya kale, nshizo nyamo. Animal. So you have restored the dignity of parliament and the country's leadership. The former deputy president was indeed embarrassment and honor to himself, but to those of us that fought for and still defend this government. Never again should we find ourselves in this particular situation. Sasa tutarudi kazi. To the colleagues in the National Assembly, please be in chambers as early as 9 a.m. Tumalize our some urgent business because we proceed for recess later in the day. A sign of relief to His Excellency at one term to Parliament and the... Mbona hawa watu wote wanarifaa Mr. President one term? Na kitu hata mimi inaanza kunikalia awkward. Tena kuna ingine hapa. I get it. Mbona hiyo jina ni kuwekelewa imewekelewa hapo? Because there is something to do with the privacy and what not. Kitu kaa hiyo. Si mnaelewa? Mambo ni mengi huku nje. Lazima sheria ifuatwe. Remember, this is a bold newspaper that is exposing this. Information is right now at the public domain. Everyone can access this particular kind of information. Can get these particular things. And for sure, if you are watching this episode today, go and check it out on my Instagram stories or my Facebook stories or my TikTok stories, and you will find those particular screenshots. But if you'll be watching not on the day of premiere, 24 hours could have passed since the video released, is a bye-bye. You know, you cannot continue getting... The reason that I'm putting this particular on stories is something urgent. So another one. Let me check. MP Gideon Ketel. Kill agreed. That's what you should be concerned about. The highest of Gen Z protest. Wait a minute. Ati wacha nirudie tena. Kill agreed. It is also important to remember that existing local statement providers, including Safaricom, that's what you should be concerned about. At the height of Gen Z protest, we managed to slow down internet, and that saved the day. You cannot do that with Starlink. Okay, so they are talking about how they are going to block this particular Elon Musk Starlink. Oh my God. In this particular country, even the freedom, they are going to take us from the freedom that we are enjoying to a small chambers where they are going to try and minimize the use of Starlink internet. I don't get this. Okay, on the other one, I saw Eric Wamombi and there is Senator Medho. So, Senator Medho said, this is the highest level of being inhumane. I wish you knew how or what the DP has undergone through the last 4 days. Alafu Eric Wamombi yule jamaa wa masikio, jamaa anakuanga huku na umama sijui kiasi gani. Eric Wamombi ni uwanga inasumbua that particular member of parliament, and he is from that particular wa Munyoro area. He is from Madeira. The MP for Madeira, Eric Wamombi, ni jamaa anakuanga tu bitter ni aje. Unakaa hivi amejaza ma feelings, anaanza kufula kana nyesha. Intelligence to that particular extent, I'm just like, why this particular guy behaving this particular awkward na masikio imekaa hivi kaa bawa? Hmm? Kiudo complicated ukiangalia hivi na kama udo confused. Alikuwa Mombi. What is this that you are trying to laugh about? Huh? Eric Wamumbi says he took me through hell for 3 months. He is lucky. He has had hell for 4 weeks. It's payback time. No pity, no mercy, no sympathy. He has to go home today. Tell him to stop faking it. Then there is Sakaja. Sakaja is asking, 3 months? Some of us, it's been 2 years. Hapa naye alikuwa ameamuliwa. I want to see another particular screenshots. I want to see. But hii group inaitwa the Project 22. So I think this particular WhatsApp group is for all members of parliament and everyone who is aligned to Kenya Kwanza government. According to what I have done my own research, look at these particular images online, offline. It seems like all of them have a common agenda, which is definitely worshipping Kasongo. Each and every particular day they are like, Kasongo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mubari nanga, Kasongo, bona wewo. Bona wewo. Bona unatutesa. Wakenya wanalia. That is the kinds of song they are singing right now, worshipping the master. Hey! Ama leo Daily Nation watachoma. Wacha tugoje. If you are watching it, definitely it's from yesterday's newspaper. It is from 25th newspaper. That is the Standard. It is written on the front page, on the front cover. Use and dump. Then a small headline and subtitle and some particular passage here there. Communication including excerpts from in-house WhatsApp group in opposition reveal President William Ruto's hand in parliament misdeeds. Despite his recent tirade against the House from passing of the unpopular Finance Bill 2024 to removal of former DP Rigathi Gachagua and passing of unpopular rules such as Affordable Housing Act 2024, Ruto has used parliament to serve his own agenda, not the people's agenda. You have to check it out. Ati umeambiwa Kasongo is using parliament to serve his own agenda, not to serve the common mwananchi, the common Wanjiku, the paupers. I think it's getting bolder day by day. Niliwaambianga huyu jamaa nikaa huanga hatakii Kenya mazuri. Ni kama anatakianga Kenya mambo mabaya. Because how dare you as a president of a country dare to release this particular kind of information? It's not so serious, but when you think about it, it's worse. It's so worse. Hey, hata kama ni kutakia nchi mabaya, hii si imezidi. Can you imagine being evil to your partner? I didn't know that men can be so evil on these particular things. I thought men become so evil in case kuna watu wanabishania dem. Because kaa kuna watu wanabishania dem hapo, kunatokeanga vita ya upuzi, watu wanaanza kunyoana. Watu wanaanza kumalizana. But seeing it involving two men, a man going against his brother's will to do something, sa mi wanga na keti chini hivi najiuliza, what if the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta did this what William Samoei Ruto has done? You know, this particular guy was so stubborn. He was going against his boss will each and every particular moment. He was toxic. And here's a very good example of a toxic boyfriend, by the way. Talking about the president is. The president used to be a good example of a toxic boyfriend. Ule mtu anakupiga, anakudinya, alafu anaenda huko kuambia mabeshte wako venye uko punitics, uko na kitu inatoshana hivi ya inchi mbili. Mabeshte wanakaakaa hivyo, wanaanza kukuchekelea, alafu wewe ukitoka hapo anaanza kukusengenya, anasema ona kile kilikuwa kinavamia story ya si bado wako na yeye. Nashinda hapo ukichongoa mtu ambaye mko na yeye, you are in a relationship with someone. Hey, jamani, hadi unampelekea through all these particular things. You know, kama kuna mtu alikuwa anataka kuimpichua, alikuwa anafaa, hata si kutaka. The person mwenye alikuwa anataka kuimpichua, hata alikuwa anafaa kuimpichua. It is this particular dude. This Uriam. Uriam is not a good guy. He is not. He is a kaongo man. Very kaongomatic. Mkikaa na yeye hapa anaanza kukupanga story ambazo unakuja kulana na hizi hazi make sense. Unakuja unakaa na hata hii hai make sense. Unaanza kujiuliza Gaifafa, what have I done wrong? Hey! Sometimes mchungange maombi yenye mnaomba, because sometimes God hears the majority. Anasema najua hivyo mnataka sio poa, lakini I'm going to honor you, but at the end of the day you'll be complaining. So God gave you the leader that you chose, the guy that you used to say Mugo Kiratan. Let me find that particular song. Let me find it. I also found this particular. It is from Betty Njenga. Guys, you have heard from your own Betty Minor. She was in Muranga. This is 3 years ago exactly. And the title of this particular whole Kazmo video is DP Russo. Betty Minor sings a song for his campaign at that particular whole moment, and everyone was enjoying. And I remember that particular moment wamama walikuwa wamejifunga zile mashuka za yellow. Walikuwa wamejitwika, rangi ni yellow yellow. Hakukuwa mambo na ma feelings, hapana, ilikuwa twende nayo. Everyone was like wheelbarrow. Everyone was dancing that particular whole cartoon. In fact, ungeenda katikati ya hao mama uambie, my guy, ati mnasema mtaamka asubuhi na mapema mwenda mkamchagua nani, halafu waambie unajua mtaria miaka 3. Angeanza kukuambia heri ya guya, ondosha hapa upuzi hivyo.
Amevalia ngozi ya kondoo, ndani yao ni gui.